Welcome once again, everybody, to Dynamite DnD. It is a Saturday here in San Diego. The sun is out. The dogs are barking. My name is Steve Negretti. I am the Dungeon Master for the Dynamite DnD campaign. Welcome one and all. We always appreciate everybody for joining us. This is a pet project for the Summer of Steve, where four friends gather around a table and their fifth friend starts yelling at them about rules. We have dogs, we have subscribers, we have food, dice, minis, and cameras galore. We're gonna go around the table for a brief round of introductions. Once again, Steve Negretti, Dungeon Master. Whoa, getting hosted across the board. We just got hosted by one Drunk Kids Gaming.
Hi.
Say hi, Curley.
Hi, I'm Curley. I just hosted the channel. I'm from Drunk Kids Gaming. I'm playing a character that's a half-elf sorceress who's level 5, and she's badass. Her name is Hazel Groundswell, and she casts lightning bolts. And
Curley,
she has cool blue hair.
half-elf sorceress. You know who has not hosted our channel?
Steve's main channel?
Sam! Say hi, Sam.
Hold on. I got something I gotta do. What's up, everyone? My name is Sam Hears, and I'm here to definitely play a game called Dungeons and Dragons with my friends, and one of them is my lover. I'm gonna be playing as Robair Ribbons, Genasi, and Ranger Extraordinaire, Heart-type Monster Slayer, okay? Enjoy the show.
Sam, Robair Ribbons, Ranger Extraordinaire. Moving on up, Erin. Erin has a channel on Twitch. Introduce yourself, Erin.
I don't know how to. Hello, everybody. My name is Erin. I play Korv. I am a big black raven crow Aarakocra. Bard, young, vivacious, snarky, but I'm learning to be a mature adult. And happy birthday next Saturday to Paige. Everybody say happy birthday next Saturday.
It was
enjoy the
Erin's
show.
birthday last week.
Sure, it's my birth month.
Sometime?
I'll take birthday.
I don't know. It's a lot of
I'll take
birthdays
birth
flying
month's wishes.
Erin, Aarakocra Bard. Last but not least, who has already hosted us, Paige. Say hi, Paige.
Paige Law here. I am a Goliath Barbarian named Idunn Corpse Nodder. She has a fake German accent. See if you can pinpoint it.
Is that German?
Paige, a
I tried
Goliath
it to be
Barbarian. Let's go into the recap. Last time on Dynamite D&D, a lot of big events happened. Our heroes were accepted onto an assassination team that was going to assassinate an elvish ambassador that was coming to the town of Moonstone. They, of course, were not actually joining the assassination team. They are just getting into the seedy underbelly that is the criminal organization of the Witnesses. The Witnesses are all over Moonstone, the town of Moonstone, and they are running unchecked with their crime network. The plan was that they would assassinate this ambassador, and they would blame it on the neighboring human nation, and it would spark the flames of war, and the Witnesses would have a foothold in the chaos to spread their crime network to the capital city of Grandweir. So our heroes were attempting to thwart that plan. They got into... They posed as assassins and got on the assassination team. They learned that the assassins were going to wreathe the area in magical darkness and strike, and so they set out to try and find a way to dispel magical darkness. They acquired a spell scroll of daylight from the head priestess of the Temple of Selune, Helen. They also learned of the black market, and they took a trip down to the black market, where they geared themselves up in black clothing, got a few pieces of equipment for the assassination attempt, and Idunn managed to run into a strange dragonborn who was something of a necromancer, who took her own blood and used the power of her own blood to create a small bone familiar in the shape of a small little bony ram, skeletal ram. So Idunn has a little familiar. They then went on the assassination mission in the dead of night. They met up with the assassination team of 4 others, and they went to the Hotel Azul, and flying by the seat of their pants, they managed to thwart the assassins as they struck.
It was well planned.
The ambassador, Phineas de Haviland, was very inebriated when he woke up, but he was very thankful. He dropped a couple bombs on the party, mostly Hazel, mentioning he knew her mother once upon a time. Sasha Rouge, the head of the Hotel Azul, walked in and thanked them for their help in stopping the assassination. Idunn had a previous run-in with Sasha that she didn't remember. Until now, with the job complete, Idunn's memory was restored, and she remembered her interaction with Sasha. Sasha told them a bunch of stuff. She told them that the headquarters for the witnesses was underground in the Casino Regal. It was headed by a woman named... Anybody?
Dorothy Vale.
Dorothea Rubinachnik.
Almost. It's the
Dorothy
closest Curley's ever come.
Bogocci.
Dorothea Rubiechnik.
I wrote it phonetically for myself.
Dorothea Rubiechnik is the leader of the witnesses.
Witnesses.
She is a deadly and cunning individual.
We meet again, Mr. Bond.
Sasha Rouge gave them the final highest passphrase of the witnesses that would gain them entry into the underground headquarters. They investigated the casino, and Idunn, after having a drinking contest with one Waldrick the Dwarf, saw the passageway that led to administrative offices in the back of the casino. The heroes decided to use the passphrase on the guards and gain entry into the underground chambers. They had to check their weapons on the way down, however, so they descended into the bottom layers of the casino, without any weapons, and they were scouting the place out. They found a lot of business. It actually was kind of administration offices. There was a bunch of witness bean counters that were tallying numbers and figuring everything out. There was a library, which they briefly explored, that seemed to be full of accounting notes. There was a treasure room that had a pile of treasure piled up, which seemed to be in preparation for the coming war. They also found the office or private chamber. They didn't really see inside, but some chambers where Dorothea was holding an audience with a bunch of flunkies. Dorothea came out of her office and started walking out. Our heroes tailed them. Dorothea was walking with a retinue of flunkies who were just praising her to the nines, saying how much of a genius she was for the execution of the plan. Not even the mayor would be able to stand against them. They mentioned how that they were blackmailing the mayor. They mentioned something about gauntlets and about how they helped him defeat the renegade Boulette that earned him his title of Hammerhand. They mentioned the name Tholios Deerheart and how Dorothea would be making him proud, looking down from wherever he may be now. How proud he would be that his organization has flourished under her command. And then the whole retinue went upstairs and started having a meal in the casino. I keep confusing the hotel and the casino, but it's the casino where they started having a meal. Dorothea stopped by a few high roller tables and thanked her patrons, gave out a few free poker chips to cash in as a thank you. She stopped by Waldrick, our friendly drunk dwarf, gave him a thank you chip, and then they all sat down and started having a meal in the reserved VIP dining section in the casino. We called it off there, but our heroes are now in the casino plotting their next move. Let's join them once again.
Okay.
So you're in the main hall.
But we
of the
have our
casino.
weapons and stuff at this point. And they went and there's a guard in the area.
There's 2 half-orcs with
And then
great
who knows
axes.
what
There
all
are 4, 5, 6 flunkies around Dorothea herself.
Just follow her.
And there's also a casino full of people around you.
We needed a way to isolate. I don't think we're ever going to isolate her, though.
Should find out more about the war plan, see what our timeline is looking like. See, like, when they want to start their big war. And that's...
Because they think he's dead, the ambassador.
yeah.
And which means...
Everybody thinks
Are
he's
they
dead.
waiting for
The
that
cogs
news
of
to
war
ride
are
there?
turning.
So my concern is we did fake the death, but that means that as far as the world is concerned, the ambassador's dead.
Yeah.
Which
So there
means
really
the
could
war
be
actually
a war.
might actually happen.
That's true.
I could use my dwarf friend to go into the VIP area.
We could try to sow the seeds of dissent within the witnesses,
Or are we
since
saying
we
you
are
can get
technically part of them.
Your dwarf friend to...
My dwarf friend to get me into the VIP area.
Yeah, because he could get you an introduction with all of
Oh, all right.
What if we just tell Thalia all we know?
his... You roll that dice.
Maybe she'll want a
She
piece of
might
that
be-
cake, and she'll
she-
want to take back her father's
She might
Legacy?
be the bad guy.
legacy.
She might also immediately tell all the peacekeepers, and we can have a big old fight on our hands.
Yeah, she did say immediately go to the
Well, not if we
peacekeepers.
catch her in her own shop. She's not gonna want to fight inside of a shop of glasswares.
If you can promise me that she won't be hurt if she's innocent, or if we just...
What if she's bad guy? What if she's like the ultimate
I make
bad
no
guy?
promises. This is wartime we're talking about. Promise you what?
That if she is innocent and has no part in this, then we don't hurt her or
No,
kill
of course
her.
not.
Okay.
All right, if you're willing to go talk to Thalia, I think we should do that.
We
You
should
wanna
all go
split
talk to
up?
her.
I'm gonna go with my dwarf friend into the VIP area.
Okay, bring protection.
Well, we'll be ready right here on the other side in case it really goes south.
You have that. I gave you back that potion of mind reading.
So I'm hearing that 3 of you are going to go to Thalia's shop and Idunn is going to stay in the casino. The 3 of you go to Thalia's general store. Thalia's general store is completely empty. She is asleep on the counter.
We walk in and lock the door.
Excuse me, Thalia.
Thalia.
I put my elbow on the counter.
Ah! Hi, welcome to Thalia's general store. How can I... oh my. I was having a most wonderful dream. Oh, Hazel, hello.
Didn't you always tell me not to sleep while we were working?
I did. I'm a terrible hypocrite. I know I'm terrible. I'm so sorry. Hello, what brings you here,
Thalia,
Hazel?
to behold your enemies is to witness yourself.
Is this your friend, Hazel?
Yeah, this is my friend
Are
Robair.
these your friends, Hazel?
And my other friend Korv.
Hazel, may I speak to you for a second?
Of course.
She pulls you just aside behind the counter, and she whispers at you, Hazel, I said if you were getting into trouble, you should go to the Peacekeepers. These don't look like the kind of individuals that are going to help you out of trouble. They look like they're going to cause trouble for you.
I need you to kind of listen to me, Thalia. Robair here and Korv mean you no harm, but we haven't been completely honest with you. We have been working with the mayor to root out some troubles that are in this town involving some really bad people.
What
You
kind
have
of
to
troubles?
trust
What
me.
kind of bad people?
And I want to be completely honest with her. Tell her about the assassination attempt and all of it. And we need to know some answers that you might have.
This is a little bit of a shock to me. What could I possibly do to help you?
What do you know about your father, Tholios Dearheart?
My father? Well, I loved my father. He took great care of me. He left me this shop before he died. And I've been tending to it ever since. He loved collecting glass figurines, and I thought this would be a way to honor his memory.
Your father has been mentioned amongst the highest ranks of this underground criminal organization, the Witnesses, as they almost worship him like he's a deity of what they stand for. Also, there is a secret entrance to the criminals' underground caves behind your shop.
What?
I need you to think heavily, Thalia.
What are you talking about?
We know and are for sure aware that you have been under protection and watched from people. You must have noticed something.
I've never noticed anything. Nothing. This town is. I can't believe. I'm a little flustered right now. What is this? What is this tunnel you're talking about? I
Let's
tend the
show
garden every day. There's no tunnel back there.
Come with us.
Show her the tunnel.
You take her outside and you heft the rock off of the tunnel entrance, and she stands wide-eyed and mouth agape. I had no idea that this was here. You say it leads where?
It connects down below, and I tell her to the warehouse.
How can this be possible? This leads underground, all around the town? Hold on, I have to look at something. And she goes back inside. She pulls a ledger out from underneath the counter, and she begins to look at her numbers of her shop. They told me that my father left behind a trust fund that would keep the shop afloat in case I ever got into hard times. I said that they could manage the account since I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem. I need to go see the city treasurer and compare these numbers and see what's really going on.
Also, Raven Heath is involved with the Witnesses.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to throw that one out there so direct.
Riven has looked after me like his own daughter since my father died.
He's not. He doesn't. He cares about your heritage, not about you.
Thalia, they may care for you, but they're using you as much as they're using anyone, and they're dangerous. That we've seen them kill, and they've attempted to kill us.
Hazel, I believe you have had troubles in this city. I'm not specifically sure exactly what. I am really having a hard time believing that my father could have been the progenitor of some criminal network. I'm afraid I can't do anything unless you bring me proof.
At the very least, then, while we don't necessarily have proof to give you, please don't go to anyone else. We don't know who was involved completely.
For sure, she's going to go check her accounts in the city treasurer, and she's going to compare numbers and see what's exactly going on there.
I want to express upon her I don't want her to get hurt. Be very careful, Thalia.
Well,
I don't know how far your protection extends.
In Thalia's experience, she has never had any one iota of trouble in this town.
It's only when they didn't know that you
Now
knew.
she will. Look what we did.
If you can find proof that my father is directly connected to this criminal organization,
Okay, we
then
can try.
I will
We'll
believe
try.
you and I'll do everything I can to help you.
I'll
can
do
ask
what
the
we can,
mayor.
Thalia. Thank you. And then I give her a hug and I say, please be safe. Take care of yourself.
As you three
Frank?
leave Thalia's general store, Idunn, what are you doing in the casino?
I'm gonna go talk to my dwarf friend.
You head back over to the familiar table where Waldrick sits most of the time. 10! What do I win for a 10, laddie? Mr. Waldrick, you just lost 3,738 gold. Ah! Let it ride!
Say gold?
Sir, you need to place the new bet if you want to. Ah! Same number, whatever you just said. Put it back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. 7! Here you go, sir. Your winnings. You have quadrupled your money. That's very good, sir. Excellent. Excellent. Ha! I cannot be stopped.
I put my hand on his shoulder, just like a.
What? What's this?
Hi, friend.
Oh, if it isn't Idunn Blue Balls Gilden Nottergard.
Ooh.
I won fair and square.
I have to leave the room.
Give me a couple of smooches and then take my keg of wine for yourself.
We drank it together, remember?
No,
Wasn't that a
Carl.
good time?
You are never interested in me. You just want something like all the rest.
Sit on
I
his
give
lap.
my heart freely, and all I ever get in return is gold digging, harlot, heart stealing, dice blowing.
You remember things this wrong. I think you are too drunk. We had very good time. You
Sit
don't
on his
remember. Yeah, and I sit on his lap.
Roll a persuasion check.
13.
All right, I forgive you. I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10,000 gold on the line here. Should we cash it out or should we keep it going?
Keep it going. Here, let me blow.
Roll the dice. Here we go. Snake eyes. I just lost 10,000 gold.
Oh, dear. I am so sorry.
So what's on your mind then,
Hey,
Idunn?
that's so nice. It's a little peckish. Are you peckish? Do you
Oh.
want some food?
I suppose I could eat. They have an excellent lobster bisque. I don't know what a bisque is. I only know what a biscuit is,
either.
but I like it nonetheless.
I don't know what biscuits. I have some money. I could buy you lunch after right now
Well,
if you
this
want.
is a pleasant surprise.
I might have enough. I tried to.
Someone
have enough.
else purchasing a food for old Waldrick for a change.
Let's go. Let's just go.
All right then, let's go have a bite. You head over to the dining area, and Waldrick has his own table reserved. It is sort of close to the owner's table.
Within 30 feet.
It's not within 30 feet.
It's further away than that.
It is farther away than 30 feet.
Hey, darling. Can we move over to this table over here? And is there an empty table?
There are a few tables closer.
Okay.
But this is my private table that I have reserved 24/7. I like this table because it's close to the buffet.
There's something in the air. I think it's from the buffet. It's making me have nervous reaction.
Are you saying you have food allergies?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I do, but it's making me puff up a little. I might have to go.
That sounds like food allergies. And I'm sorry to say, my lady, food allergies is a hard deal breaker for old Waldrick.
I can't tell if this is Steve.
I
or...
can never restrict my diet for a woman. I refuse.
I never said you had to restrict diet. I just said, can we sit over here?
If
please?
I eat shellfish and then I give you a smooch and then you pass out on the ground and go into some medical emergency, then where am I at? I have no desire to deal with that. I know what I like. I've spent 300 years on this earth.
If that's how you feel, sir, I understand. Maybe let's sit over in your table and then... Let's sit down. Can we sit down?
All
Some
right
lobster
then.
bisque?
Lobster bisque! Old pile of it! I don't know if you can pile it, but pile it anyway.
Oh, honey, who is that over there? It's a big table. They don't invite you to sit with them?
Oh, that's the owner's table. I don't own the establishment. Though the amount of money I probably put into it, I may as well.
That's what I think. They should invite you to sit with them.
Oh, I don't know. They're pretty far away from the buffet. They probably By the time it gets way over there and up onto the level, it's probably cold by then.
Do you know them? Do they say hi to you?
Oh,
wanted to be
the owner, Dorothea, she says hi occasionally.
Does she really?
No.
Yes,
That's
she
so
does.
exciting. Oh my goodness. Could you say hi to her right now?
I mean, I suppose I could. I don't know her. She just come by and get, she's the owner. I haven't exactly picked out curtains with her or anything.
Can we go say hi? Just real quick. The food isn't even ready yet. We don't want to just sit here, do we?
Roll a persuasion check.
4.
What are you talking about? It's a buffet. They have it ready all the time, every time. Here it comes right now. Ah, pile of lobster bisque. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Try it. So, I realize this is a bit late in the game, but where are you from?
The continent of Kar, Subian Peak. Do you know this area?
I have never heard of the mountain, but I certainly know the continent of Kal.
Have you been there?
I've never been there. No.
Oh my goodness, it is beautiful. I miss my motherland.
You live on a mountain?
Yes, on the peak.
Why don't you live in the mountain? Much
We like
safer.
We like it outside. It's so nice. So cold and crisp.
So why are you here and not there?
Oh, well, that's a little bit of sad story. I got kicked out.
I don't like sad stories, so we can skip that part.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't want to talk about it anyway. Are there any waiters passing by?
Yes.
Do any of them look like they have a drink tray or anything?
Yes.
I'm gonna be like, oh, let me go powder my nose, darling. Don't worry about me. Put your face in the soup. And then I'm gonna try to get up and try and grab a waiter off to the side. Hey, come. I have a question for you.
One of them goes over to you. A young, cherub-faced boy, probably no older than 16.
Can I take those drinks from you?
They're 17 gold each.
Oh, I'm not going to drink it. I'm going to serve it.
Oh, no, that's okay. It's my job. It's what I get paid for. You just go and have fun. Don't you
How
worry.
about this one drink? How much you say? 17?
17 gold each. It's like really expensive wine that you don't really look at the price and you buy 2 of them.
I'm going to try and just take the drinks from him. Just be like, no, don't worry about it. I bring it to the table for you.
He resists.
Let go of the drinks.
Roll intimidation.
12.
He lets go of the drinks.
Okay, just stay here. Don't worry. Or go do something else in your job. Don't worry about me. And I take the drinks. Before I go to where more people can see me, I want to take a drink of the potion, the Read Thoughts potion. I just wanted an excuse to walk over to the table where
Gotta get past those 2 orcs.
Dorothea is.
You take the tray and you head over to the entrance to the owner's table, and the 2 half-orcs chunk their axes together and block access. Can we help you?
Yes, I have some drinks for Dorothea.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. They're right here, actually.
No, you don't.
She doesn't drink? I thought she orders these drinks.
You're no server.
I'm helping friend. He got sick in bathroom. I don't want him to get in trouble.
2 more half-orcs approach you from behind.
Okay.
You can see the 16-year-old lurking behind them.
Did he say something? Oh, okay. While I'm standing there, can I read her thoughts just real quick, like a cursory glance?
So the orcs are going to escort you out of the casino.
So I didn't get.
Are you going to resist in any way, shape, or form? Is the question.
I'm gonna try to walk slowly so I can listen to the
Plant
thoughts.
your feet.
The
Just like, oh yes, I'm coming. Don't worry, and just like
The
try to listen for her thoughts.
fleeting moment you have as you focus your attention on Dorothea. What's most on her mind at the moment is why hasn't anybody heard word from the Elven Nation? Why is not the Elven Nation outraged at their ambassador's death? Why has not a reaction been garnered? Everybody else around her is saying, this is a great plan, it's going to be great. But Dorothea knows that by now there should have been a response. She is agitated that there has been no response from the Elven Nation. She suspects something has gone wrong.
Okay. I give the drinks back to the 16-year-old, and I let them walk me out. I'm like, hey, I'm just trying to help out, you guys. Don't worry. No, I
Idunn is
forgot my
escorted
wallet.
out of the casino.
Can I read the half-orc's thoughts while I'm walking?
Yeah.
What do they say?
Thinking how they don't get paid enough for this. They know how important Dorothea is, and they think they should be getting paid more if they are protecting such a dangerous individual. But at the same time, they're terrified of asking for a raise because they think she might just kill them. One of them is thinking how cool it was yesterday when he got to try on the gauntlets of ogre power.
Oh, can I see where he tried them on?
You can
Probe
try
deeper.
to probe deeper.
Oh, but he'll see it. He'll see that it's me. Okay, I'll do it. I'm gonna probe a little bit deeper. He has to throw a wisdom. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Rolled a 5. Its emotional state is akin to someone who is longing after a lost lover.
I knew it.
But you can tell that his, quote, lost lover is the feeling of power that he got from these gauntlets that he got to try on yesterday in Dorotia's office. And as you are probing his mind and learning the location of these gauntlets, you make it to the entrance. And as you make it to the entrance, he looks at you with a scowl on his face, and he hurls you to the ground as you exit the casino. You're lucky it's daytime right now. And you get a flash of the image of him slowly slicing you open with his great axe in your mind. If we see your face around here again, it's gonna be trouble. It'd be smart for you to get out of Moonstone.
And I go find my friends.
You can all rendezvous.
If Dorotia is already suspicious of the assassination not going as planned, we pretty heavily established ourselves as the ones that did the assassination.
Yeah.
Knowing that there's urgency, should we go back downstairs and steal some gauntlets?
I don't know how we're gonna get down there without either just straight up causing havoc or losing our
Think
weapons to get in again.
We should stay and try to focus
Got some magic.
What
on
do you
getting.
think we can do for proof for Thalia?
I don't know,
Yeah,
but,
but what is she? What is that
she's
gonna
the.
do?
If
Waldrick walks out with 2 bowls of soup.
There you are, my dear. They threw me out.
You skipped out on the bill,
Can I have some now? Here, let me give you some money for it.
but I forgive you.
Oh, thank you, Waldrick. You're so sweet. I gave him a kiss on the head.
Not while I'm eating.
I just think.
Waldrick, help us? Could
Well,
we, like,
you could ask him anything, right?
yeah, I'm kind of like, wait, he came back out. I can't go in to go talk to him, but he's out here right now. How long have you been in this town?
It's all a fuzzy blur. How long have I been here? I came here last year for vacation. I suppose that's been a long vacation.
Do you know anyone named Solios?
Never heard of him.
Solios. Oh,
That
okay.
sounds like Thalia.
Yeah.
Is that who you mean, Thalia? She's got a general store down that way.
Is she?
She's
No.
like glass figurines. Would you like a glass figurine? I could buy up the whole shop if I wanted.
No, thank you, my dear. I would break it. I would break it. How about her father, Solio?
Oh, is that her father? I don't know. I don't know her.
Okay.
Sir, do
Have
you
you ever been
hang out-
downstairs underneath
Where?
the casino? Did you ever know that there was an entrance underground?
No? Is that more gambling tables?
Yeah, see, I figured you would know because I think they have
That's
some
the
major
VIP.
gambling down there.
What
for
kind
the
of
high
gambling
rollers.
goes on down there? I've
All
never
of-
been there. I want to
high
go down
rollers.
there.
Only the most
Lots of big
dreadful
ones.
sorts of gambling.
Well, the higher the stakes, the better.
That's what I
They're
heard.
pretty high stakes, friend.
How do you know about a lower gambling den? You don't seem like you're very wealthy.
I've got big ear holes. I hear a lot about it.
My friend Robair
Who
here
told
loves to
you
gamble.
this?
I just hear people talk about it. I figured somebody like you would know about the downstairs high
I
rollers.
don't know about the downstairs. I'm going to find out about the downstairs now.
Wait a minute. I have some more.
Wait, I bring out my
food.
deck of cards. I start shuffling them.
Oh! Fancy yourself
Oh,
a
what can I
dealer,
say?
do you?
Know a
Street
few
level
things about
gambling.
cards, let me tell you. I'm an Air Genasi.
Genasi, eh? I once knew a dwarf. He had a thing for the elemental realm.
That's
The
interesting.
whole realm.
Who was this dwarf you mentioned?
Slap dog, slum dill, slap slivding,
Samsonite.
Gurdvarm?
scourge worm. Yeah, that's who
Heard
it
that
was.
name before.
Oh, what a rakish individual. Always going on about he needed to walk the horizon.
You knew him, huh?
Oh, briefly in my youth. Was always looking for a way into the elemental chaos, saying that that's where he could truly walk the horizon.
You are a well-traveled dwarf.
Well, I've gotten around. It's 300 years, you know.
Perhaps you like a quick game of chance.
What are the stakes?
You know, just
You wager a stake? There are
Yes, of
great
course.
stakes in here.
I have 180 gold on me. I'll wager all of it.
180?
I'm not done
Well,
for myself.
You got to start somewhere. What's the game then?
Yeah, we play war.
War!
Or a simple one. High
Something-
card, baby.
Yeah,
First
such a good
card.
man.
Goes to Waldrick. Second card. It's a war!
What do we do now?
3, 2, 1, flip.
Oh no!
Oh! Third.
You guys did it.
One.
Oh my god.
Oh. You won, right?
No, not technically. You're
Technically, yes, because I have more
fine,
cards
fine,
now.
fine.
Tell you what, lad, since
Oh.
you put up such a good fight, here you go, my gift to you. And he gives you 300 gold.
Oh.
Wow.
So kind of you. Thank you so much, Waldrick. This was a pleasure. Maybe we'll come back and play again. A true hand.
We should
of
all play with
cards.
You know what? Since you know Scourgeworm, make it 5.
Jeez.
Okay. I don't actually know Scourgeworm. That's the name my genie mother shouted at me as I was being dropped from inside of her into
Oh, well, that might explain a lot. I'll let you figure that one out, lad. I'm gonna go see if I can get some real gambling in underground now.
Oh no.
the. Wait, Waldrick, you need the pass. Damn it! You need the passcode to get in. Here it is.
kitchen.
I'll see you at the tables. And he traipses back inside.
Down early and then cause a ruckus.
I might need to
We can just
disguise.
give this code to everybody.
I do have an idea. You're keen on the old interrogation and whatnot. If we can get Riven alone, we can get Thalia in there, zone of truth him, and have him explain. He's got to know
Good
more.
idea.
But if she knew that she had the namesake of the witnesses, maybe she could take control of the finances and set them dry.
And depending on how good she is, like
If they're laundering money through her.
she might get really mad and cause enough of a disruption.
So we need to get Riven and Thalia in the same room together.
Just send you two to the mayor, and then we can go and try to
We
find
need a meeting
Riven.
with Thalia and Riven
Yeah,
and the mayor.
So he could send out notes like, "Hey, I'd like to meet with you," and
and then we can zone of truth the whole room.
We need his help. We ask him if he can just provide us with. He might have records. Maybe he can provide us with some proof of Tholios' connection with witnesses. Then that'll be enough to convince Thalia.
From
okay,
the back.
we'll go see the mayor.
You two go see the mayor, Robair and Hazel.
I guess go to the church and tell Helen that I found their lunar pearl and ask if they know anyone who can help us.
So Idunn and Korv go to the mayor. The mayor became mayor 5 years ago. He has no specific knowledge of Tholios, but he can check public record, and he can check and verify the fact that Thalia said that there was some sort of trust fund to keep the shop afloat. And he can verify that, yes, that trust fund indeed is in place and was under the name Tholios Deerheart. So he can verify that, yes, Tholios set up that account. As far as he can see in his account books, it's all on the up and up.
Okay, so that's not going to help.
Nah.
I'm going to tell him that we need proof of the witnesses
6, 8, 7 on the level.
being connected to Thalia's father, so we want to get Riven and Thalia in a room together. That's all he needs to know, really.
He can definitely set that up.
Awesome. Thank you, Hammerfist.
He also encourages you, if you are able to recover any ill-gotten money or goods, he encourages you to put it back into the town that they might rebuild and
We
get
haven't
their
yet,
economy
have we?
back up into a semblance of normalcy.
Mayor, are you aware of the underground world underneath the casino?
He suspected that there might be something down there. So the town records indicate that the town was being built and a renegade tsunami swept in and opened up a hidden sinkhole underneath the town. Public record shows that sinkhole to be where the Casino Regal now stands.
Oh.
Are you aware
Can
of
we
any
see
blueprints?
He does have blueprints.
I want to know if there's another way to get into that cavern.
He can let you borrow the town blueprints.
Yes, thank you, sir.
You can check them out like a library book. He'll take a deposit of 20 gold
Okay, here you go.
for the safe return
Down.
of blueprints. Robair goes to the temple. Oh, Robair and Hazel go to the temple. You can meet with the head priestess. Ah, Robair.
I was here
Hello.
for the sermon.
Your friend Korv isn't with you today?
Unfortunately, Korv could not join us.
But another one of your little friends. I saw you during the sermon the other day.
Yes, it was very nice.
Thank you. I try. Public speaking isn't my forte, but one does what one must.
One would never know.
Let me start with telling you that I think I might have found your stolen lunar pearl.
You found this lunar pearl, and
I
this is
did.
all we need to complete our mural.
Have you heard of the witnesses?
I have heard the term kicked around.
How do you feel about them?
How do you feel about them, my dear boy?
I think they're the scum of the earth.
Ah, well then.
sure.
It seems we share a similar opinion. They could do so much good for this town, and yet they use their power and influence for their own selfish gains. The
They
one
s-
who stole the pearl, he was an agent of the witnesses.
Did they start with how long have you known about the witnesses?
A long time.
Did they start with a noble intent?
Perhaps once it could have been called noble. Old Tholios Dearheart, bless his soul. Hopefully Selune can grant him peace. She tells you Tholios had humble beginnings, and he had a family that he had to provide for. He was a gnome who tried to earn an honest living, and he only ever wanted the best for his family. And in time, he saw how long and hard an honest life would take to give his family what he really what he thought that they all deserved. And he got mixed up in a robbery of a tourist who was visiting the town of Moonstone.
Wow.
He got caught up in a robbery that went bad, and he had to, unfortunately, kill this wealthy tourist. He stole all the tourist money and used that as a foundation. Once he had committed that heinous crime, the ones that pulled him into that situation dragged him down further into the muck, threatening to out him as a killer and a no-good murderer to his family, which he always hid. And that is when he started the crime syndicate, calling themselves the Witnesses because they would see all that goes on in the town. Built it from the ground up. Eventually, the greed and corruption got to him, and he murdered the ones who were blackmailing him.
Oh.
But his hands were already so far stained that he couldn't reverse what he had done. He kept it a secret from his family the whole time, set up the shop as a front. Eventually, his wife passed of a strange sickness that no doctor could really figure out where it came from or why it came unto her. But she passed away and his daughter was left behind. He left the shop as a front for her, leaving the trust fund so that it would keep afloat, so that she would always think that her dad was an honest individual. Helen knows all this because he came to confide in her when he contracted the same illness as his wife. So she has known for quite a while, and this might be one of the reasons why the Witnesses fear her. Perhaps one of the only individuals in town that they actually fear. You saw what she did to one of their agents.
Yeah.
She's got power.
When he confided in you, did he ever mention Dorothea?
She was the successor. He left the organization to her.
Now she wishes to bring war upon the entire continent.
War, you say?
Yeah, we tell her about all that, everything. Would you be able to retell this story to Thalia?
She swore to Tholios that she would not. She would preserve the innocence of his daughter. Helen is of the mind that her innocence is better.
I'm kind of okay with that, to be honest.
What?
I mean, I know
How many innocents will die in a war? Helen, do you think Selune would be happy with your choice you have made?
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
20.
She sees your point. She will break her vow. It
I'm
will
sorry.
save the lives of many. As you say, to prevent war, for the greater good, a young one's innocence must be shattered.
Thank you, Helen. I shall pray for Selune to forgive you for breaking your vow. And we are gonna go get Thalia right now.
You can go find Thalia. Robair and Hazel remember that Thalia said that she was going to check out the public record to see if she could get a clue about her trust fund that is set up. So you run to the Treasury archives and you find her perusing a book, reading it very carefully and detailedly as she's searching each line, looking for discrepancies. That was quick. You say you already found proof?
Well, the proof of a someone who you can believe the word of.
The priestess at Selune Temple knew your father, and he confided within her.
I know that I knew that my father was a devout follower of the temple. I knew that she knew him, but I had no idea he confided in her. So she will go with you.
I give Hazel 100 gold, and I tell her to go help Murphy get his boat out of Hawk.
What are Idunn and Korv doing after
Well,
the mayor?
I want to investigate the blueprint that we just got.
Oh yeah, you're investigating the blueprint. Roll perception check.
12.
Roll an arcana check.
12.
You know that some of this blueprint has been hidden
Oh.
by some, for lack of a better word, disappearing ink.
Does the map know where I can get this ink? I guess
Roll an insight check.
not. 10.
You surmise that because it has some magical nature, somebody with a magical affinity could help you break through this minor spell.
All right, roll it
Or
back up.
possibly there's, you know it's an actual ink that is containing the power. You may know that there may be some sort of counter agent that might be available for purchase somewhere that has magical items. Hazel is going to get Murphy's boat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check in on Murphy.
Are you going to Murphy or are you going to the docks?
I want to go walk by the docks and see if I can see Murphy's schooner.
You walk near the docks. Roll perception check.
That's a 1.
You see Old Man Murphy's sloop down at dock number 1, and you see Mergen Balk himself walking around the boat. Looks like he's checking it out.
If I know it's there, I'm just gonna go straight to Murphy. It'd be better coming from him than it would be from me.
You head up to
Down.
Old Man Murphy's
Down.
lookout. Murphy is asleep on a rocking chair on his porch.
I want to try to rouse him without scaring
Roll
him.
intimidation check.
14.
He's only got so many more of those left before his heart gets.
I lean against the wall and I wait for him to finish.
I had the worst nightmare. My boat was impounded and taken away from me, and I couldn't go sailing anymore. Oh, thankfully it was only a dream.
No, that happened.
Perhaps I'll go sailing today.
That happened a couple days ago.
Wait, cart.
Ah!
I would have assumed you had gotten your boat back by now, Murphy.
No, they impounded it.
What's the
What do you need to get your boat back?
Ah! My boat.
He's doing okay.
I
Man, he's
went
a game
back
right, though.
with my wallet and my pouch of coins, and I went back to the dock, and they said that the impound fee to get the boat was 200 gold. I don't have that much to my name. I'll never see the old girl again.
Fine, let me see what I can do. Let's go down together, Murphy.
Oh,
We'll go
what?
get your boat.
Do you have 200 gold?
No, but I can talk to the guy.
Oh my! There's more to you than meets the eye, it seems. You head down to the docks. Once again, you see Mergen Balk on the boat. Roll perception check.
8.
Mergen Balk sees you approaching, and he has a snide look on his face. Ah, Murphy. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
That's nice to see you again, Mergen.
Is your name Murphy?
I'm a
I didn't
associate
think
of
so.
his.
Murphy, you come to pay up? Get your boat out of impound? Longer you wait, the higher it's gonna be.
I'm here representing Murphy. Do you mind if we have a word together?
She's here representing me. Do you mind if you have a word together?
Murphy, please wait over there.
And I'll please wait over here. All right then.
So, you know that we just got into town a couple days ago.
Boss! What's up?
My traveling companions
Oh,
and
the
I
sun
have
is
made...
so bright out here. Oh, let's go to my office. Murphy, you stay on your boat. We'll come back and we'll let you know if you can take it out again. Oh, very well. It'll set my troubled mind at ease just being on the old girl again. Come this way.
Coming, following.
He leads you into the harbor master's office.
Just him?
Him and 2 dock workers. He sits down at his desk. The 2 dock workers pull a chair out for you,
Oh, thank you.
and they seat you. The 2 dock workers then grapple you.
Yeah, Hazel's gonna be completely calm. It's not necessary.
They grapple you, and they begin to tie you to the chair.
I'm telling you, it's not necessary.
Oh, one of them takes off your bracelet.
Well, that became a problem now.
He rolled a 20 on his perception check. They tie you to the chair, and Mergen Balk twiddles his fingers together.
You know we're part of the same organization, Morgan.
You haven't heard the news, have you?
No?
Dorothea put out word that we're to bring you and your friends in. Any last requests?
No,
All right, then. He snaps his fingers and they throw a bag over your head. You breathe deeply of a chemical that lulls you into sleep. Robair found Thalia and took Thalia back to the temple. She's definitely putting on a face. She's trying to be calm as Helen reveals the entire sordid story of her father. She looks calm and she says, I need a moment. Give me a moment. And she steps up to the altar and she just starts looking at the mural. And after a moment, she turns around and you see steel in her eyes.
Oh no.
Robair,
Whoa.
I've lived in this town my whole life. And now I learn that my father built it on treachery, corruption, greed, and murder. I can't let this stand, Robair. We are going to take this town back, and we are going to make it the town that I know and love. You've used stealth and subterfuge to your advantage this far. We're going to continue that trend. I am going to get a meeting with
Yes.
Dorothea downstairs in her office. She's going to let you make the call if you're going to kill her or not. But we're going to stop her once and for all
Kill her
in
ass.
the lair of the beast. And she is going to wrench control as she is the true heir of the witnesses. She's
Yes.
going to wrench control and then she's going to dissipate it from within.
Holy mother.
I couldn't have asked for a better solution.
So she wants you to
Good job,
gather
Hazel. You figured
all
it
your
out.
party members, get ready, because we're going into the Casino Regal, marching straight up to those orcs, going downstairs, banging on Dorothea's door.
Yes.
They wouldn't dare harm a hair on her head.
Okay, I will need some time to prepare, but I think that this is the one chance we get.
She's going to stay in the temple for the time being, so meet up with her here when you're ready.
Yeah, I'd like to get the party together.
You run around town and you find Idunn and Korv.
Hi.
You can't find Hazel.
No, I
got
sent
us together.
Hazel to help Murphy get Murphy's boat. Maybe she's taking her time.
All right, so I have this cool blueprint. Yeah, check it out. I still want to know if there's a secret way in the case that something bad happens.
Let me take a look at those blueprints.
Check it out.
Roll
Yes.
an Arcana check.
-1.
You believe Korv when he says that this is invisible ink right here, but you... Okay.
You got a lemon? I know maybe you could use a lemon.
I want to take a look.
There's a lemon in that tree right
Can
over
I see
there.
if I can see it?
Roll an Arcana check.
2.
Same deal.
Oh, this is nice blueprint. I like
Who else
it.
knows magic? I can't. I
We
do
can
not
go-
feel comfortable
we can
without
go to-
knowing his secrets.
We can go to Father Murphy's and get Hazel.
All right, let's head over to Murphy's.
Why you look so
dock?
concerned, Eden?
Old Man Murphy is not in his rocking chair, and it seems like the lookout is deserted.
Murphy!
All
Murphy!
right, let's
There's
go.
no answer.
Hazel!
Let's go to the temple.
Peek in the window.
Looks like an old man lives here. He's got a bit of a thing for sailing and nautical themes. If you could make the inside of a shack look like the cabin of a ship, that's what he was going for. It's a bit of a mess. There's clothing strewn about. It looks like there's
Wicker
no
bodies.
bed. There's just a hammock.
Is his boat out front?
Roll perception check.
18.
You can look down the hill and you can see in the distance, it looks like the boat that you took to Etrie's Tower a while back is in fact sitting at the first dock, yes?
I'm
With
just
your
talking to the
18
air.
perception, you can spy the shape of a man reclining in a chair on the deck of the sloop.
All right, let's go. I want to swoop down.
Korv flies. Korv gets there first before anybody else.
Go, Korv. I wait here.
Is Murphy awake?
He is asleep on the boat.
Can I like poke
Roll
him?
intimidation check.
9.
Oh, so good to have my boat back. Oh, hello. Korv, was it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Hey, we're looking. Kind of sorry to wake you, but I'm in a little bit of a hurry here. Where's Hazel?
Oh, Mergen took her to the harbor master's office. Oh, how long have I been asleep? I don't remember how long I've been asleep, but Mergen
You just
took her.
left? Do you know where she went?
She was going to pay him the impound fee to get my boat out of impound.
You got so she paid it. You got the boat.
I don't know. They haven't returned yet. I fell asleep. I just felt so comfortable in the sun on the deck of my own ship. I couldn't help myself.
All
It's
right.
such a beautiful thing to own your ship. Be able to sail the waters with the freedom of a bird.
Okay, all
well,
right. Focus.
I suppose
Mr.
you
Murphy.
know all about that.
Hey, just okay. Wait. Focus.
Did I ever tell you about
Hey,
the
focus
time
in.
Hey.
when I'm pretty
Are we,
sure I
See how
saw
fun
a
it is to talk to Mr. Murphy?
Mr. Murphy?
Are we there
I
yet?
swear I
Mr.
found a
Murphy,
delphinus.
did she leave? Is she still there?
I
Where?
don't know. I fell asleep. She walked away, and I got on my boat, and it was so comfortable. And
All right, Mr. Murphy, have a great freaking day. Just, I'm gonna take a step away for a minute and meet up with my friends. Thanks for
if
nothing.
you see Mergen or Hazel, tell them to let me know if I can go sailing again.
Sure,
take
sure,
the
Mr.
boat.
Murphy. Have a great day.
As you are on Murphy's boat, a dock worker approaches and says, "Hey, were you looking for Hazel? I heard you say you were looking for Hazel. She's
Oh.
over here. Come on, I'll take you."
All right. Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, she's over in the office. She's having a meeting. He takes you into the harbor master's office. You see Mergen Balk sitting behind a
Hey,
desk.
where's Hazel?
Oh, yeah, she had some business in here. But come on, I'll show you what we were working on. Hazel just gave me a generous donation of 200 gold. The door closes and locks behind you. And a bag flies over your head.
Wait.
You feel at least 2 pairs of hands
I wanna struggle then.
grabbing at you.
I want to.
You can roll an athletics check to attempt to struggle.
13!
2 dockworkers overpower you as you try and struggle, and they force you down into a chair with a bag on your head. As you struggle, you begin breathing heavily, and you can smell some sort of compound on the inside of the sack, and you gently fall asleep. Robair and Idunn make it to Old Man Murphy's boat. He is asleep on the deck of his boat.
It looks like he got his boat back. Maybe everything's fine.
Where is Korv? Korv! I'd like to look at the ground for bird footprints.
Or feathers, perhaps. Do we see
You
any
can roll
feathers?
a perception check.
24.
You spy the signs of Korv's passage leading towards the harbor master's office.
I grab a scoop of water and I throw it onto Murphy's face. Wake up, old man!
He calmly and peacefully wakes up. Just like being back out on the ocean again. Hello, Robair.
Hello, Murphy.
What can I do for you? Korv was just here. How long have I been asleep?
You know,
Korv.
Murphy, to behold your enemies is to witness yourself.
Haven't we been over this before? Hazel said that to me.
Murphy, what happened to Korv? What happened to Hazel?
Hazel went to pay off the debt that I owe for my boat being an impound. She went, Mergen took her to the harbor master's office, and Korv came by afterwards and said he was going to look for Hazel.
They both went in there and
Stay
they
here,
didn't
Murphy.
come out.
Go back to your house.
Oh, but
Mergen's a bad guy.
Mergen told me to stay here on the boat and that he would come out and tell me when it was okay for me to sail again.
Is Mergen your parent? No.
He's
Murphy, you're your own man.
He's the harbor master, and he has my boat on impound. I can't take it out without his permission.
We'll see what we can do about that. We're gonna go look for our friend, Korv.
You head
not Hazel.
towards the harbor master's office.
Is it
Holds
is
the
there a lot
door
of people
open.
around?
There are not very many people around right now.
What about a window? Can I see inside?
Yes, there are windows, and you can look inside. Roll a perception check.
19, bruh.
19. Roll a stealth check.
27, bruh.
You stealthily peek your head up and look through the window, and you can see Mergen Bulk and 3 brawny dock workers tying up Korv. Korv has a bag on his head, and you see that there are several large sea chests in the room, and you can see them open up one of the sea chests and dump Korv into the sea chest.
Not
Your
on my
high
watch.
perception, you can see that Korv is still breathing.
All right, Eden, they have Korv.
Robair is at that window looking in.
I'm going
Eden
back there too.
is close behind.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
The 3 dock workers just finished putting Korv into a chest here. Mergenbalk sits at his desk, which is here. The house is built at the edge of one of the piers, and so there is no back door.
Okay.
Roll for initiative.
7 for initiative.
15.
You are as of yet undetected, so Robair and Idunn can act.
Like to try to open the window silently.
You can open the window easily enough.
Okay.
So you open the window.
Okay, well, you know what I'm gonna do.
Roll another stealth check.
10.
You hear them all inside, both straining with effort to toss Korv into the sea chest and also laughing in devilish mirth. They do not seem to hear you.
Shot on here. Bone arrow.
Open
I'm gonna use Hail
Robair
Thorns.
is going to shoot an arrow with a spell.
19 to hit the redhead.
That will hit.
They have to make a dexterity save throw. She takes 5 piercing. As a free action, Eden, attack!
Dex save on the redhead. Redhead passes. The halberd passes. Axeman fails.
So the axeman takes 10, and the redhead and the halberd take 5.
Robair's arrow thunks into the side of the redhead, and
Oh,
thorns shatter out, piercing the flesh of the others.
I'm gonna rage out and then I'm gonna throw a javelin at the lady. 14 to hit.
I
with
will
the
hit.
javelin. 12 damage. I'm going to throw another javelin. 15 to hit.
That will hit.
11 damage
Several puncture wounds
on the
are
redhead.
inflicted on this dock worker. Mergen calls out. Looks like the other 2 arrived sooner rather than later. It's going to be a thrown javelin. 1 is Robair. Only a 10 to hit.
dock workers!
3 attacks on Robair. Metal shod belaying pins. First attack on Robair. 23 to hit.
Hit.
8 bludgeoning damage on the first attack. Second attack, 13 to hit.
Miss.
Third attack, 22 to hit.
Hit.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Going to switch to my sword and shield. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on this lady, and I'm going to strike her. 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Damage is gonna be 10.
Are you aiming to kill?
Yes. My second attack on this guy. 9 to hit.
That will miss.
All right.
Okay, I want to hit him. Great sword attack. 14 to hit.
That will hit.
12 damage. Next attack, same guy. Same great sword. Oh, 11 to hit.
That will hit.
12 damage.
2 attacks on Idunn. 22 to hit.
Sorry.
9 piercing damage. Second attack on Idunn. 15 to hit on Idunn. 8 piercing damage.
The dock workers.
2 attacks on Robair. 16 to hit.
That's a hit!
7 bludgeoning damage. Second attack on Robair. 17 to hit.
Hit.
8 bludgeoning damage.
You're
Robair?
gonna do-
Yeah, we're gonna
the
do
whole
another
time.
hunter's mark. Yeah, let's attack the halberd guy. First attack. 11 to hit.
11 will hit. You trying to kill.
Yes. Second hit
His
on
wife
this
and
guy,
his
obviously.
child.
Maybe.
That's a hit.
It's gonna be 10 piercing.
Okay, great sword attack on Mergen. 14 plus 7 to hit.
That's a hit.
13 damage. Second attack on Mergen with a great sword. 16 to hit.
That will not hit.
Oh.
Mergen lets out a loud, shrill whistle, and he disengages.
Coward!
Dock Worker is going to attack Robair. 10 to hit
Miss.
after the Dock Workers.
It's me. 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
It's gonna be the first attack is 5 piercing. Second attack is 17 to hit,
That'll hit.
and that's gonna be 9 piercing.
You trying to kill.
Yes.
I'm going to run after Bergen. I'm going to hit him. The great sword. 15 to hit.
That will not hit.
Oh, 20. A natural 20 to hit.
Critical hit.
Okay. And my
So
dwarf.
what's your critical damage?
22.
Roll a d100.
17.
As you're fighting, you notice an effective route to escape danger. You are able to use the disengage action after your attack.
I don't want to. I want to keep fighting.
Help me out here, lads!
Oh.
2 attacks from Mergen. First attack on Idunn is 16 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
9 piercing damage. Second attack, 9 to hit. 2 large individuals hefting great swords. One of them hefts a great sword, one of them hefts a heavy crossbow, are charging down the docks toward you. The one with the
Kill.
heavy crossbow shoots at you. The one with the great sword double moves. 18 to hit on the crossbow.
Yes, it hits. Damn it.
4 piercing damage.
Is the chest locked?
You attempt to open the chest, and it swings open.
Take the bag off Korv's head.
You can roll a medicine check to attempt to revive Korv.
22.
You take the hood off of Korv's head, and Korv is sleeping soundly. You know that you need to clean away the residue from Korv's nostrils. Korv, roll initiative.
15.
You are effectively poisoned. You have disadvantage on your attack rolls and ability checks.
Look at the weapons!
Or just
I like to search the area for my weapons.
Roll perception check.
14.
You can see that there seem to be sacks of equipment behind Mergen's desk here.
I'm gonna look through them.
going to hit Bergen. 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
19 damage.
Next attack.
Natural 20.
This
Another
is
crit.
Ooh.
22.
Are you trying to kill Mergen?
Yes.
Gonna be dock workers.
This one shouts words of encouragement to his friend. The friend strikes at Idunn with a greatsword. 23 to hit. 14 slashing damage.
We are the assassins working for the witnesses. Throtnia sent us to take down Bergen. Mergen. He was stealing from the coffers. Stand down.
You stand down. Orders are to bring you in. You're only making it harder if you resist. The whole organization's gonna be after you.
Hunter's mark on this guy. A bow and arrow. 22 to hit.
It's a hit.
12 piercing. Second one, even more to hit.
Hit.
12 piercing.
Groggily looking through some bags.
Your gear is not in this bag.
Come on. Where's the next bag?
Right next to it, there are 3 bags.
Wielding a great sword, lady. Gonna hit her. 26 to hit.
26 to hit.
13 damage.
Welcome.
Same person. 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
11 damage.
The other one pulls out a great sword. First attack on Idunn, 25 to hit. 13 slashing damage on the first attack. Second attack, 24 to hit. 7 slashing damage.
Hunter's mark, 23 to hit. 11 damage on the girl.
Are you aiming to kill?
Yes. Witness this. Next attack, 11.
Miss.
I'm still looking.
You find your gear.
Ooh, and my blueprints?
Your backpack and your gear.
Actually, I'd like to look around. Is Hazel in anywhere in these boxes? I'm gonna search. I don't wanna. You guys got this. I'm good.
1, 2, 3. There are
God.
3
One
other
is
sea
blue.
chests.
Dat one.
You throw open the chest. Hazel is not inside.
Oh, Hazel. All right, that's my action.
What is inside?
I would like to hit this man. Ooh, natural 20.
What are you doing? It's your third one.
I'm glad I got you that fixed die for your...
30 damage.
That was Eden's first attack.
10 to hit.
That is a miss. Robair and Eden can get an attack of opportunity.
Ooh.
He
But
going
it's
wrong.
running away.
13 to hit.
13 will not hit.
17 to hit.
Will hit.
12 damage.
He runs away from you and dives off the dock into the water.
Let's see to our friends.
Okay.
And
You have effectively resolved combat. You search around and you find Hazel in this chest.
let's ransack everything
Yes.
as quickly
Oh,
as possible.
thank you guys for saving me. Is there gear anywhere? They took my bracelet, my arcane focus.
Yeah, let's check the bodies of the
You
people
find
who
your
are still
equipment in
here.
a sack over here.
This
You
battle?
Yes.
search Mergen Balk's body. He has
You're right.
a
Somebody did escape.
sizable
I mean,
coin purse. Currently, he has 100 gold on him.
Let's go.
We go
Where are we
hide back at
going?
the Stowaway
Where are we
Sisters.
going?
I'm scared at this point.
Let's go to the church.
We're gonna bring. I think we need to do our thing at this point. What is?
Let's go to the church.
Well,
We
what's
have
the
to go to
church?
the church, and then we need to decipher the blueprints. Well, it looks like we'll probably just be going back this way by way of Murphy's.
As you peer your heads out the door, you can see as you're scanning along the docks, 3 dock workers, which are in the distance far down the docks. Seems like the normal hustle and bustle of the docks has been tempered.
Let's take Murphy's boat.
Murphy, start the engine.
Start the engine. Start your arms going.
I want to sneak onto Murphy's boat with everybody.
You can sneak over to Murphy's boat.
Hey, Murphy, start up.
Murphy is asleep in a rocking chair on his
Water
boat.
on his face.
No, yeah.
Roll an intimidation check.
Yes. You
I got
did
a 1.
so
He
softly.
peacefully wakes up.
Oh,
So softly.
I love how the boat just rocks me to sleep.
Murphy, we've acquired the
Oh.
rights back to your boat. Your impound
go.
fees are done. Morgan won't be bothering anymore. We gotta go though.
Oh, very good.
We'll
And
paddle.
let's go for a sail. Cast off.
Let's paddle
I'm
real
trying
quick,
to
all of us.
untie stuff and help. Like,
Murphy, is there a
He
cliffside?
casts off. Ah, it feels good to be on the water again.
for a while, Murphy,
We wanna
please,
go
you might want to
around.
stay out of
Going into the lake. Ah, doesn't this feel amazing? Ah, the wind on your face.
We
the
need you to take us to the
spray
to
of
the
water
church of
upon
Salune.
your face.
Murphy, this is important. Church.
Ah, where's my fishing rod? Hazel, join me.
A slap, Murphy.
I like you too, child. It's a beautiful thing.
Let's go over there.
Murphy, you must listen to me. We need to quickly get to the Temple of Salune.
Roll persuasion with
11.
He is not paying attention to you. He is too enthralled in the joys of sailing.
Put him to
He
sleep.
loves sleeping though.
All right.
we-
Wait,
all
no.
talk to
You
him
know
at the
what?
same
You know what?
time.
This always worked with my kids. I'm going to sing a song, a rockabye baby song. Rockabye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the crater will fall.
Roll a performance check with disadvantage. Robair.
1.
The fish are jumping today. Ah, we just have to get into the deep water and then it'll be fine. Catches for all of us. Everybody, grab your rods and reels. Here we go.
I want to start
Looks
driving
like
the
we're
boat.
gonna have to fish with
I
him.
want to start driving the boat.
You're just gonna start.
Murphy,
doing it.
I'll find us a good spot. It's gonna be over by Temple Salune. Oh, he's getting his fishing rod. I'll just start driving the
He's
boat.
not listening to Hazel. He's spinning the wheel, enjoying the spray.
Hazel, don't get in trouble. Stay with Murphy. Keep him safe. We'll meet you at the temple. Let's go. Put on your mental ray cape. I'm swimming. I dive into the water.
I'm gonna grab the wheel for Murphy and like try to steer the boat.
Murphy says, "Oh, you wish to learn about sailing? Well, you see, this is called the helm, and it steers the rudder. The rudder is underneath the ship. It moves back and forth so that we can control the path of the water underneath the vessel and turn it left or right, or as we say in the sea, starboard is right, port is left."
That's
Now, can you
nice.
repeat that to me again? Starboard is right, port is left.
Starboard's right, port is left.
Very
good job.
good, very
thank
good.
you.
Now, turn it to
Push him away.
starboard for me.
Okay.
Roll an athletics check.
Experience with old men Murphy and Steve is if you don't stop him, he'll never stop.
16 plus 7 athletics.
You push Murphy overboard.
Okay. Hazel, go get him. I take the boat.
I can't pull him out of the
He's
water.
drowning. I mean, I'm not there.
Okay, I'm gonna reach in and grab him. You takes the helm,
I got the helm.
You
And I
pull
take him.
Murphy out of the water.
and I hold him.
Oh!
I just hold him.
A fine jest, I remember when I would push my shipmates into the water all the time.
I start steering towards
Oh,
Salune
very
Temple.
good jest. Ah, very good, Hazel. You're getting the hang of it now. Turn it to port.
I'm holding him so he can't.
Don't
do
worry,
anything.
don't worry, don't worry, Mr. Murphy. You can fish all you want, but I have a place to be.
Oh, well, why didn't you just say so?
Hazel just glares and drives the boat.
You can head back towards the shores
I want to get as close as I can to the cove over there so we can climb in. Thank you, Murphy, for the
Thank
use
you,
of your boat,
Murphy.
as always. But again, I impress upon you. Try to stay out of town for today and keep yourself safe.
Oh, I suppose I'll just stay on the water then. Ah!
Thank you so much again, Murphy.
You can all rendezvous at the temple.
Okay, cool.
Can Helen heal me?
Of poison.
Helen, in a feat of penance for breaking her vow to preserve Thalia's innocence, does cast Lesser Restoration on these two. You end your poisoned condition.
Thank you so much. Where's Thalia, guys?
She's still standing, admiring the mural.
Oh, Thalia, it's you believe us now, right? Do you have?
Are we going or are we staying?
Okay, I want to avoid killing people that might necessarily not be very bad and are just stuck up in all of this, just like your father was.
Well, that's a decision you'll have to make in the thick of it, now isn't it?
Okay.
Generally, how we operate.
We have this blueprint that we want to be able to discern. It somehow seems to have portions of it missing.
I'm
In an act
obsessed.
of penance for breaking Thalia's innocence, Helen casts moonlight upon the
She'll do anything
Paige.
for us.
Look at all these pathways.
Dang, it wasn't lemon.
While they're doing that, can I burn hit dice?
Yeah, I would like to spend an hour.
We could ask the lady.
So you can
You can
spend
Ask her,
an
yeah.
hour.
Ask if.
While we're doing that hour, can we look over the
I can
the
do
map?
Song of
I'll look over the
Rest.
map during that time.
Okay.
Please do.
Song of Rest.
Hazel can investigate the map while everybody else is resting. You see that a portion of the map is revealed under the light of Selune, and you can see a hidden entrance to the underground at the docks.
Burn it.
Underneath Dock 13, there is an underwater tunnel.
Oh,
Do we need anything else from Helen? Is Thalia gonna come with us?
Thalia is going in the front door. She'll meet you in
Holy crap,
Dorotia's
Thalia.
office.
I'm just worried about more prep. I mean, if we lose Thalia, we lose a lot of our leverage in this.
Thalia is impatient. The time for waiting is over.
All right, Thalia, if you can get a meeting in there and
She
Yeah,
walks
we'll
out.
meet her in
I'll
there.
meet you in Dorotia's office. You head down to
You have to
Dock
be naked.
13.
Would like to use Pass Without Trace on our team.
It's
Robair
Murphy's.
uses Pass Without Trace. Everybody roll a stealth check with
Plus 10.
plus 10.
Oh yeah, 26.
13.
22.
30.
The three of you slide effortlessly into the water. Hazel, as you slip into the water, it's pretty cold water, and Hazel gives a little yelp. Ah! And up above your heads. Did you say something, Mark? What do you mean?
I duck under.
I didn't say anything.
Under.
Mark.
I could have sworn you just yelped.
Marky
no,
Mouse.
I wasn't saying anything.
Hold your breath. Hold your breath, Hazel.
Well, what did I just hear? Oh, I don't know. You've always been hearing things.
Okay, we're going down.
Into the water. And you see the opening of the hidden underwater tunnel before you.
Nice.
You swim in through the tunnel, and after about 5 seconds of swimming, you fall out of a vertical wall of water onto a dry floor. A wall of water has been held in place with magical force. You're also nice and dry. You are underneath the casino. You are in the hallways, which you have seen before. This is the stairway that led back up to the casino. This is the other direction in the hallway that you did not go before. You walked for a good 15 minutes underground before you came to this area.
The last time we were here, there was people like milling and going back and forth.
Are we going to her office?
We're gonna meet Thalia. I mean,
Yeah.
if she's going straight there, we need to be there to back her up.
Roll stealth checks.
20.
13.
30.
Oh, plus 10 though, right? 21.
You pass through that first room without incident. You pass by the mess hall without incident. The mess hall is empty. As you make it to the area that had the library / boardroom, you hear voices.
It's here,
Roll stealth checks.
23.
21.
20.
34.
You hear voices coming from the boardroom. They sound anxious and confused. Catch a few words as you are slipping by. You hear the words political upset. You hear the words overthrow. The names Thalia, Tholios, Dorotia are kicked around. I hope I at least get a raise out of all this. You make it to the treasure area, and you can see that the three half-orcs are still in position. Roll stealth checks.
24 total.
29.
You see that the half-orc guards still sit posted outside. One of the half-orcs coughs.
Let's make enough ruckus at this point. Thalia's probably in that room with Dorotia.
You won't be able to come out and help us, though.
Yeah, but do we need help? Let's try to intimidate the crap out of these guys. We're here for the meeting with Thalia and Dorotia, and they can choose which side they want to be on, but we're on the side of Thalia.
You approach, and the two guards see you, and they glare at you.
We're here with Thalia, the true leader of the witnesses. You have no need to die today if you're going to support Dorothea.
That's an intimidation.
22
Ooh.
to intimidate.
It seems we're a little bit in between jobs right now. Who do you think? You say you're with Thalia. Who do you think's gonna pay more?
Thalia.
You've seen the trust fund, I'm
Who,
sure.
who has the last name
do you
of
think-
Deerheart?
Dearheart.
Is
Who
it
do you think originally funded this entire organization?
Suppose you got a point there.
Dorothea
What?
has you doing odd jobs and killing people and assassinating people. There's
don't
much more
pay you
money to be
enough. I
made.
know.
No, they
they
haven't made a decision yet.
They
Technically, we're still not allowed to let anybody come through.
Here's the thing.
He hefts his great axe and flexes his shoulders.
We
We're all in the up and up here. I'll tell you what. Just give us the bribe right now.
How much to go beyond just a simple turn the other way and maybe you help us fight Dorothea?
Oh, 200.
400, 200 each.
If you give them 200 each, they'll definitely fight with you.
Okay, well, okay, yeah. I'll give him all the money. 400.
No, I give them money.
No, keep your money. Quiet.
All right, after you.
1 second before we go in, guys. Mage armor.
Hazel casts Mage Armor and rolls Wild Magic.
17. No wild magic surge.
You open the door. As you cross the threshold, the room is actually way bigger than you would think. It opens up into a massive throne room. In the midst of the throne room, you see, number one, Thalia standing in the midst of the throne room, surrounded by 4 witness guardsmen. At the far end of the throne room, upon a raised dais, you see Dorothea Rubiecznik seated atop a griffin. The griffin is seated peacefully on the ground, and Dorothea strokes its feathers on its head. Flanking Dorothea are 2 of her yes men. Spike utters a sigh. Maybe I should have asked for more.
Just keep your wits about you. We're stronger than we look.
It seems our guests of honor have finally arrived. Little Thalia here says she's finally grown up into her big boy pants and wants to take over the witnesses.
Thalia is the true leader of the witnesses.
Are
She
you
is a
saying
Deerheart.
liter like a unit of measurement?
Like a leader of
Learn
cola.
to speak, child, and speak only when spoken to. I, of course, will refuse to give up my post. However, Tholios Deerheart was a great friend and mentor to me. Probably more of a father to me than he was to this insect in front
Did you
of
say
us.
Thalios or Tholios?
That is strike 2, child. I will give you one chance to turn around and leave Moonstone. Forget what you have seen here. I will take Thalia under my wing. She will learn the business from our point of view. She will come to accept our ways.
Your ways have failed you. War is not coming to you like you dreamed.
You are but a small stepping stone in our path.
We just passed a ballroom of people who are questioning your entire leadership.
And perhaps a display of strength is in order.
Perhaps.
Roll for initiative.
14.
12.
7.
18. Thugs are 12.
Top of the round is Robair.
Doing
It
your-
is a large throne room. The 4 pillars extend up to the ceiling, which is 50 feet in height. The room is illuminated by torches. You see daylight issuing forth from the 2 stained glass windows, which depict pictures of griffins on them.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at 2 arrows at the lady. Yep. Slayer's Prey.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
4.
An arrow thunks off of Hazel's mage armor as Robair
What?
turns and fires at Hazel.
Robair! You know better.
That was your first attack.
Yeah. I don't attack again.
None of that, Robair. I'm going to turn to the other 2 of these guys here. You 2, protect Thalia at all costs. And I'm going to try to Ray of Frost the bald-headed guy. Yeah, 21 to hit.
That will hit.
13 cold damage.
Are you trying to kill?
Yeah.
I'm going to run towards the redhead. I'm going to stay put, but I want to be, if somebody shoots an arrow at me, I want to be ready to try and block it.
So you're going to take the dodge action.
Dodge Jackson.
Thugs, those are your boys.
Sam's controller.
Don't tell us what to do, Hazel. But yeah, we're gonna do that.
Dorothea smiles as a ball of flame appears in her palm of her hand. She casually tosses it. It arcs up and across the room and crashes down. Try it!
So I can cast the
You can just
counter
do it.
spell. You can attempt to interrupt the creature. The creature casting the spell of 3rd level or lower. Its spell fails and has no effect.
Well done. Fireball is a 3rd level spell. I was not thinking of casting it at higher level. Perhaps you have an iota of skill. This acolyte casts a spell. You see a faint shimmer appear around Dorothea, and he dies behind his pillar. The other one utters the same spell, and a faint light begins to shimmer around the griffin, and he dies behind his pillar.
Fly up 10 feet. All right, and then casts Bane on these 3 surrounding Thalia. It's a charisma saving throw.
First one rolls a 3,
Yeah.
second one rolls a 9, third one rolls a 13. The guards. One of the guards grabs Thalia and drags her backwards, disappears behind a pillar. The other 2 guards charge at Idunn. First attack on Idunn, 15 to hit.
Yes.
1 bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
Second attack, 14 to hit.
Yes.
You take 4 bludgeoning damage. The griffin takes flight into the air with Thalia on her back, takes cover behind one of the pillars. The griffin is flying 40 feet up.
I'm gonna take a strike on him with my bow and arrow. 24 to hit.
It's a hit.
10 piercing on that guy.
Are you trying to kill?
Yes. Next shot on the next guy. 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
10 damage.
Are you trying to
Piercing,
kill?
Yes.
I'm going to ready an attack. My cantrip of Ray of Frost. If anyone comes around this pillar over here where I can see, I'm going to frost them.
Anyone?
Hey, what you doing? And then I continue my dodge.
The thug up top needs to make a dexterity saving throw as a ray of sacred flame cascades down.
16 plus their dex.
He nimbly dodges out of the way of the sacred flame. Robair also must make a dex save.
10.
10 will not save. Robair takes 8 radiant damage.
I'm gonna do short bow. I'm going for what's her face? Dorothy. 12 to hit.
That will not
The
hit.
whip
Yeah.
has a reach.
The griffin flies 80 feet across the room. It's a combo maneuver. As the griffin flies, Dorothea casts a spell. Idunn must roll a wisdom saving throw.
19.
Idunn is okay.
I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud on the Acolyte.
A cloud of fog envelops the area,
Oh, yeah.
obscuring vision upon the acolyte. How far up was Korv flying?
10 feet.
10 feet. Korv is enveloped in fog.
Hazel's still going to go for Thalia and back up these boys.
I'm going to come after this guard right here. Oh, and I'm going to go into a rage. Great sword attack on the guard. 11 to hit the guard.
That'll hit.
14 damage.
Are you trying to kill?
Yes. Second attack. Yeah, I rolled a 1.
That's a critical fail.
That's critical fail. Guess what?
Roll a d100.
33.
As you attack your opponent, you begin to fear that they are the superior combatant.
That's the worst.
Disadvantage on your next attack roll against your target.
Thugs.
That's okay, we got this.
Thugs.
First attack is gonna be 16 to hit the Acolyte.
That's a hit.
It's gonna be 6 slashing. Next one is same thing. A 15 to hit.
That's a hit.
It's gonna be
Max
14.
damage.
What do you
But
think I
is
can?
this guy trying to kill him? He's not. Just trying to make a living like me. One acolyte is down. The second acolyte is encased in fog. He's going to take the dodge
Underground.
action.
I want to be in the view of the griffin. A vicious mockery, 60 feet range. On my dear Dorothy.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
21.
You're fine. She has to roll a wisdom saving throw against your vicious mockery. 12 plus a bunch, pretty sure is going to save.
Come on.
The griffin charges at Korv and attacks. 2 attacks on Korv, one with its beak and one with its claws.
Oh, yeah?
18 to hit on
Well,
Korv.
duh.
11 piercing damage from the beak.
Oh, my God.
The claws, 25 to hit.
Yeah, just a little.
9 slashing damage. And Dorothea casts a spell. You see her skin take on a gray sheen.
I'm gonna pop out and take some pop shots on the. I'm gonna cast Slayer's Prey on the Griffin. 14 to hit
Yeah, 14 will hit.
is 16. That's my first one. So yeah, again, 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
7 piercing after that.
No, I'm going to cast Shatter, level 1 or level 2 spell. So you make a Constitution saving throw.
You must make a wisdom saving throw.
That's what I thought. 12.
Robair, roll a constitution saving throw.
Didn't say you. 16.
I'm 15.
As you line up your shatter spell, you casually turn and fire it at Robair.
15? So half of 15?
Thunder damage.
Aim for the Griffin.
19 to hit.
That's a hit.
16 damage.
Are you trying to kill?
Yes.
Thugs.
Okay, he's gonna switch to heavy crossbow. 4 to hit.
That will not hit.
Well, yeah, disadvantage.
Oh, I'm whipping
Or
him.
whip and shield.
Yep. 11 to hit.
That will not
Yeah,
hit.
I know. And I'm going to do my heal thing, by the way.
Griffin
Is gonna tear into you. The bite attack misses. The claw attack is a critical fail. 48 is a critical fail. You miss an attack and gaze upon the chaos of the battle, causing your confidence to falter. Disadvantage on your next attack roll against any target. After the griffin is Dorothea. You want to cast magic, little girl? Let's cast magic. Roll a dex save. Hazel,
That is an 8.
let's cast the magic. She really did not like how you canceled out her 3rd level fireball spell, so she's casting it at 5th level now.
I'm staring her down.
Oh,
I can't see anything through the fog.
Does
If you couldn't hear that on the microphone, Steve's overflowed his dice tower with dice.
That was 10d6 coming at you. 38 fire damage on Hazel.
could have been worse.
Hazel's not outright dead.
one
We
more
can
of those and
save
she
her.
is.
She's out.
They're gonna move. Korv can take an attack of opportunity.
all right, Griffin. 17.
We'll hit the griffin.
4 damage. Slashing damage.
The griffin moves out of the way. After the griffin, it goes to the top of the round. Robair.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cast silence on her.
Silence. Ooh.
Hello.
Within 120 feet, so 20 feet around.
Hazel. Death save.
That's a 6.
1 step closer to death for Hazel. Thugs.
Pop shot. The griffin. So that is 11.
11 will miss.
Okay.
All right, I'm casting sleep.
Roll your d8s.
22.
22 is not enough to put them to sleep. Griffin. It's flying low down to the ground. Bite, first of all. Critical fail on the bite. God damn it, Griffin. 95.
Ooh.
You lose your footing while attacking and fall head first. You fall prone.
Yes.
All right, we'll see what happens. Roll a con save. It failed the con save. It takes 1d6 damage, which is 1, and are knocked unconscious for 1 minute or until you receive damage from any source.
Dorothea, this isn't part of the. We're just trying to get in good with you. We actually just wanted to. This is exactly going to our plan.
Traitors will not be tolerated. On this thug, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, 20 plus whiz.
All right,
which
he's
is-
all right. Dorothea tries to reach into his mind, but he shrugs it off.
We're gonna attack Dorothea. Hunter's mark again. 17 to hit.
That will hit.
13 piercing.
You see your arrow shatter against her skin as if it were stone, taking small flecks of masonry off of her skin.
Critical fail.
Critical fail on Robair. Roll a d100.
55.
You must use an action to organize the ammunition in its case before you can make another ranged attack.
Oh, my OCD's got kicking.
Second death save for Hazel. Hope it's not a 1.
18.
1 step closer to being conscious, or to being stable. Stable.
Javelin, 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
17 damage.
Your javelin, though thrown with the strength of Kavaki behind it, shatters against her stone skin.
Okay, another javelin. 22 to hit.
That will hit.
9 damage.
Shatters against the stone skin once again.
All right, Spike, he's going first. 20 to hit.
That will hit.
9 slashing damage. Then the other guy, same thing. Ooh, another 20 to hit. It's gonna be
That's a hit.
4 slashing.
I'm going to try my hand at sleep on Dear Dorothy. 27.
27 does not put her to sleep.
Bonus action of healing word for Hazel.
Hazel wakes up. Dorothea yells out, "Enough of this!" So Hazel, Idunn, and the 2 thugs roll dex saving throws. She is tossing another fireball right behind Idunn.
9 for the thug.
13.
18.
Full damage on everybody except Hazel. 5th level fireball spell. 30 fire damage. Hazel's
this.
down
This
again,
is more fun this way.
but did not
Jeez.
take you into the negative enough to kill you outright.
Another arrow at Dorothea. 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
10 piercing. 13 to hit.
That will not hit. First death save for Hazel on
This,
the new
this
round.
is the one new Steve dice, and it's been really, really good to me for these saving throws. 19, sorry, flat out.
You are 1 step closer to being stable.
Great sword on her face. 10 to hit.
That will not hit. She simply catches your sword with her hand and bats it aside.
Now I'm gonna do it again. 14 to hit.
14 will not hit. Her left hand this time.
19 to hit.
That will hit.
12 slash. 14 to hit.
That will not hit.
Okay.
Vicious Mockery.
It's a wisdom saving throw. A 9.
It's a nice 8.
Max
Of
damage.
psychic damage.
She clutches her head and she glares towards Korv. Dorothea throws up her hands and says, "I surrender.
What?
I hereby relinquish all power to Thalia.
We're going to need that in writing.
A true leader knows when she has been beaten.
Ex-leader.
It seems that my followers were not as strong as your Thalia.
Where is Thalia? We don't see her.
I want to tie down the
Holding my
griffin.
sword towards her.
I
'cause
want
don't
to
trust
run
her.
if I can know where Thalia is.
Thalia says, yeah, I'm here.
I don't know how you want to play this, Thalia. You're the one who knows this town and people more than we do. Idunn, bind her hands so she can't cast
I
anything.
said I would leave the decision to you.
Fair enough. What do you guys want to do?
Throw her in a cage.
She surrendered.
Throw her in a fucking
It
cage.
depends. I mean, how do you want to play this?
She's got to leave Moonstone.
We trust her out there?
What? I want to put her. You got to put her in a prison.
Yeah.
I say bind her
Just
hands, and
bind
since
her
she knows
hands.
magic, tie something around her mouth too.
They want to what? I don't trust. Just a little bit pulling
That
up
tongue.
You may want to let me calm her down.
The bird.
the bird, the griffin.
Scratch!
Oh, Jesus.
18 to hit on Idunn. 18 to hit and 12 piercing damage.
Knocked out.
I warned you.
Dorothea, call down your bird.
All right, all right. And she whistles a strange series of notes. And the griffin sits placidly and calms down.
Spike
Can
and
I
Carlisle,
stabilize?
you did amazing.
Can I stabilize Eden?
You can roll a medicine check on Idunn.
I cast good berries.
We need to tell the rest of the people that Dorothea is now out to the picture.
Dorothea told everyone to gather in the boardroom for an important announcement would be made. We both knew it would result in one of us emerging victorious.
Let's go out to the boardroom.
You head out to the boardroom, and inside is a seedy bunch of individuals, Riven Heath among them. You march Dorothea into the boardroom and seat her at the head of the table. I have an announcement to make to all of you. It seems that the Thalia Dearheart, daughter of our great Tholios, the one who started our organization all those years ago, has finally risen up to the task. She wishes to take control of the witnesses. After a long and, she looks at Hazel, heated discussion,
Like,
we have decided that this is the best course of action. She has lived in innocence too long, and now she must see the true way of the world. I shall step down and serve as her personal advisor as she makes this transition. As of this moment, I lift the bounty on the heads of these four, and now Thalia shall take command. Thalia steps forward and says, "Thank you, Dorothea. This is a time of change for all of you, I know. I know you were all planning for this great war with Grandweir, but I'm going to tell you now that war is very bad for business. What's good for business is a healthy and prosperous town. If you follow me, I guarantee you'll be getting paid much, much more. Everybody may now return to your stations, but refrain from enacting any extortion until further notice. We have serious changes to make. The mayor, Dorothea, and I will discuss what is to become of her. I hereby claim all the spoils of your war chest for myself.
for the town.
That shall be circulated and distributed as I see fit."
Huh?
She leans on Idunn. Any questions? Thank you. Everybody return to your posts. She leaves the boardroom and leads you back. Oh my gosh, I was so nervous.
Are we out of?
So nervous.
Are we out of earshot of everybody else? We're okay.
That's
Yes.
up to me.
Hazel hugs the crap out of her.
Good job.
Thank you, Hazel. Thank you, thank you. I don't suppose you want to take over my shop, do you?
Oh,
We got a lot more things to worry about now. Well, let me look around this office for just a moment.
This office.
there may have been a gauntlet in here that we wanted to look at.
You can all search around the office.
Ooh, any
I've
griffin
got
feathers
5
laying
for
around?
you.
Sure, 5.
Ooh. What about my boys, Spike and Car?
Thalia approaches them and says, "Yes, I am surprised to see one of Thalia's own stand against her. You have earned a place in high regard as far as I'm concerned, even if it was only for the money. Would you, by perhaps, do you want to follow these guys, or would you stay here as my personal honor guard? Are you guys gonna keep paying us?
No.
No, dude.
Yeah, we'll stay with you. Very well. And as your first task, take this griffin to the stables, which I'm certain are somewhere around here. Yeah, we know where they usually keep this girl. Come on, Seabass. In Dorothea's throne room office. Well, I mean, Thalia just asks her, Do you have any documents here that link my father to this organization? Dorothea points her towards a filing cabinet of sorts where she finds many important documents. She says, in here you will find how your father started the entire organization. You will also find the proof that we have against the mayor, which is how we have been blackmailing him. Underneath in the hidden compartment in the chest are the gauntlets. You see, we let the mayor use the gauntlets of ogre power to stop the bullet.
At the very
He
least,
could never do it on his own.
but to keep the mayor's secret, though, we should probably just keep those. No one needs to know about these gauntlets.
Why not just keep blackmailing him? You could do anything you want with this town. He is just as corrupt as
For
the rest
example,
of
we
the
could kill
organization.
you for all of your crimes against Moonstone, couldn't we?
Thalia, you need to not listen to this woman. You know that.
All right, I'm sure that these know best. They've been in town for a long time.
Thalia, you make it clear that the mayor is no longer under any blackmailing. We'll keep his secret if you can.
Okay with us taking the gauntlets?
Yes.
Okay.
Gauntlets of ogre power. While you wear these gauntlets, your strength score is 19.
Moondwarfs. We'd like to meet with the Moondwarfs, please.
Apparently, the peacekeepers are keeping that under wraps, are they not?
Yeah, as long as we can get word.
Oh well, if the peacekeepers are in charge of it, then I'm sure you just go ask the peacekeepers.
Well, we need to get.
Dorothea stifles a laugh.
We need to tell the mayor to wrest control from the peacekeepers and then go from there. He'll know what to do once this has happened.
All right.
Thalia, I highly recommend you outcast Dorothea.
I'll take it into consideration. Since you have been so instrumental in wresting the town back into a semblance of economy, let me give you a small reward. She leads you over to the treasure room, and Dorothea explains to the half-orc guards that Thalia is the one in charge now.
I refuse. This is money for Moonstone.
Wait, whoa.
I don't
He
need
speaks
it.
for himself.
You take what you want.
Wait.
I'm good.
Yeah.
She's going to redistribute this back into the town.
To anyone who will take it, she offers a reward from the war chest of 400 each.
I'm more interested in any magical items.
I'd like to perform a sleight of hand to grab the lunar pearl.
Roll a sleight of hand.
And a 2.
6.
Oh, I see how it is, Robair. That's fine. If you don't want the actual money, you can take the pearl. It's very beautiful, sure.
It's gonna give it to the temple. I promise.
I'll take 400 gold.
So you three can take 400 gold. Also in the war chest there is a +1 arrow, magic arrow, ammunition +1. There is a 5th level spell scroll. You find a scroll of cloud kill. You create a 20-foot radius
cloud with a
sphere of poisonous yellow-green fog centered on a point you choose. The fog spreads around corners. When a creature enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts a turn there, creature must make a con save. It takes 5d8 poison damage on a failed save. Fog moves 10 feet away from you at the start of each of your turns, rolling along the surface of the ground. The vapors, being heavier than air, sink to the lowest level of the land and even pour down openings. There's a 2nd level spell scroll as well. Protection from poison. You touch a creature. If it is poisoned, you neutralize the poison. If more than one poison affects the target, you neutralize one poison that you know is present, or you neutralize one at random. For the duration is 1 hour. The target has advantage on saving throws against being poisoned and has resistance to poison damage. Also, you are now level 6. Whew, thank you once again for joining us to another harrowing session of Dynamite D&D. Our heroes have finally overcome the challenges of the witnesses and can finally continue on their main goal of finding out what is up with the gem that was in Petunia's chest. Dorothea has stepped down from her role as the head of the witnesses, transferred power over to Thalia. How will Thalia handle her new position? Will the mayor play a part in this now that his blackmail has been lifted? Will the Moondwarfs even be receptive to people coming in to their home? Find out next time on
What happened
Dynamite
to
D&D.
Baldric?
Once again, going around the table, that one there is Paige, that one there is Curley, that one there is Sam, and that one there is Erin. We are Dynamite D&D. I am Steve, the Dungeon Master. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you September 7th.